adding humans in this Underworld Breach Tinker deck. All right, so the big advantages of having the humans is, one, you are playing the full suite of Moxen, so these are typically not turn 2 plays anymore, they are turn 1 plays. 2, you cannot counter or destroy Dark Confidant or Magmatic Channeler with a Flusterstorm or a Pyroblast, which is a big part of the interaction in Vintage right now. 3, I want to play Cavern of Souls, and they're sweet with Cavern of Souls. 4, they don't draw cards. They put cards into your hand or put cards into exile and let you cast them, so they get around all the nonsense with Narset and Hullbreacher. 4, they attack. Attacking is good. This thing also can attack for quite a lot sometimes. And those are most of my reasons. And then there's also the hidden reason of I just really want to play Magmatic Channeler. That's a big reason as well. So. Yeah, all right. You want to play a round? Let's play a round. So we got round 3. Vintage Challenge 2021 edition. Let's begin. I got a turn 1 Bob. I keep. Not a Mox, but we let it go. I would probably force a force if they forced. Okay, we didn't have to do that, which I like to see. This deck is so cool, though. This is a little awkward. But if our Bob is nice to us, if we ask nicely, we may acquire fetch lands. Uh-oh. We might have 2 dead Pyroblasts in our hand. Yeah, that's just not happening. All right. Bob, survey says, land. Ancestral works. I keep. Whoop. Oh, no red land. Kind of unfortunate. I'm not going to play this Crypt out. It could be a problem. Ooh, it's blue shops. Did someone get convinced by SO63? 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 I think it's SO63. Is there some Emrys? Is there some Hull Breachers? What are we doing with the island? We're in the 2-0 bracket, right? We are in the 2-0 bracket. Yikes. Wait, I should... Oh, that means I might be able to Pyroblast something. That's a win in my book. Emry? Hull Breacher? Time Walk. Okay. That's kind of bad for me if they have a follow-up play. I just didn't draw a red source. I mean, I didn't draw fetch lands. I have like 7 fetch lands. Half my lands are fetches. Revoker on Pearl is fine. And this is fine. So far, so good. They also have an active Mana Crypt helping us clock them. Nice. Clocked. I think we're good. I think we're actually in good shape. What is this? Is this Emry? No, it's an Ancestral. I would really have loved to Pyroblast both of those cards. It just didn't work out for the home team. But it looks like they probably drew both of these Moxens off it. So maybe we're okay. It's so sad that I have Pyroblast targets and I just could not hit them. If we had a fetch, I guess if we had a fetch land, we would have probably played Channeler. So it's not like we would have had Pyroblast up anyways. I just hope that if they do play an Emry, we do find a red source to Pyroblast it before it gets active. I don't want them to have Walking Ballista in their deck. That would be bad. That's also kind of bad. All right. Survey says red land. Aha, red land. I'm just going to play a Channeler. I think it's important. I'm kind of happy I didn't play this Mana Crypt, but I'm also kind of sad I didn't play this Mana Crypt. I didn't really expect to get 3-balled after all of that, but I guess once you cast Ancestral Recall, lots of things can happen. Ooh, another flip lost. Opponent should treat their Mana Crypt better. It doesn't seem to like them. I guess you can revoke this. It's just annoying, I guess. What the hell was that? Okay, that's fine. I don't care about a Crucible of Worlds. So what is this deck? What is opponent doing? What have we stumbled upon here? All right, all right, all right. This is pretty lit, I think. So I'm going to go with... What am I going to go with? They're just going to die to this Trinisphere, this Mana Crypt, I guess. So I'm thinking, play a Soul Ring. That's -1 mana. Yeah, they're on some kind of blue shops. No, I don't think I'm going to activate Channeler. I think I was just going to... I don't want them to attack. I guess I could have just activated Channeler. All I was thinking about was playing Soul Ring and holding up Pyroblast. But I might still like end of turn activate Channeler and just pitch Probe. I know it's a little weird, but just to try to get this thing into a 4/4. I could even pitch Probe and Pyroblast a land to make this thing a 4/4 for next turn. I think you're right, though. I guess I should have, before I played a land, I should have just activated Channeler. Yikes. That's bad for me. All right, so I should just pitch a Pyroblast here and try to find a Force of Will. Oh, yeah, we can cast Force of Will from exile. Why not? Flusterstorm is no bueno. Mystical, though. They can now kill off their own crypt, so we have to get spicy. I think I'm just going to Mystical a Lightning Bolt to the top of my library, though. Right? Bolt this, attack for 6. Or Bolt Karn, depending on what they do. All right. This looks fine. I feel like they might just kill off their crypt, to be perfectly honest. In which case, we could kill Karn or put them to 2 and have... yeah, I guess we would just kill Karn. This looks good for us. I guess if they found a Wasteland, we would lose. Probably. But I can't do much about that, so I don't really think I care about it. This is sick. This thing's a 4/4. This card is so cool, chat. Does everyone agree? I feel like this card is just awesome. What just happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, they killed... Wait, what did they do? They didn't even kill the Mana Crypt. Oh, they turned... Oh, they put the Trinisphere as a creature. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Not gonna lie to you. That seems like a bad idea. Feel like we just bolt that thing. Maybe it's... no, because I wouldn't be able to activate my Soul Ring. So I just had to Mystical no matter what. I mean, I theoretically can wait slightly longer by, like, floating, but then they just don't do anything. Karn does not kill me next turn. I would win the Lattice Lock. I have a 4/4. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm actually supposed to bolt this Trinisphere or not. I'm not convinced I'm supposed to be perfectly honest. I'm going to, though. Sphere, sphere, sphere. Nice. Through a tinker. Unfortunately, I can't tinker because Crypt is dead. I'm just going to attack both of these into Karn, and then they're screwed, right? I could also attack both of them at them, then they don't really die, so... Like, they change here, this goes to a 2, they can't lattice lock me. They might go for, like, bridge or something? I don't know. I don't know, this seems fine. Okay, that's fine trade. Karn will die if they use it. They're probably just going to plus Karn and kill their own mana crypt, because that's a huge problem for them right now. Well, I get to hold up Pyroblast, and then next turn we could Tinker. They won that flip. I mean, they might have like a Worm Coil in their sideboard. I don't know. I really don't think we had very many choices there. I theoretically could have attacked my opponent, but it didn't seem very good. I thought killing Trinisphere makes a lot of sense because then my attacks get a lot better. I think this is fine. We know that they have a bunch of spheres that are just not very good play at this point in the game, except they are pretty good against Tinker, but they don't know that. I have one more fetchable non-basic Volcanic, which I can Pyroblast if they were to play a blue spell off the top. And it all kind of depends on what their Karn board looks like. The problem is, if they lose their Karn, they can't lose their Mana Crypt. Which is why I was confused they didn't just kill them. I guess standing up Trinisphere is really weird knowing that I have a Lightning Bolt on the top of my library. But that kind of does prevent them from, like, dying. But I guess they would just lose their Karn if they plussed on the Mana Crypt. Alright, so they're going to stand up Crucible this time. And play a Fair, which they could use. That sounds bad for me. We know that they have 3 spheres left. I don't have any more lightning bolts unless I hit one off unless I hit Underworld Breach. Does it make sense to cast this Pyroblast just to have more cards in my yard? I don't think I need more cards in my yard. I think so. Cavern. All right, I think I'm just supposed to cast Tinker off of... I want to keep this in my hand in case I want to throw it away. Cast Tinker off of Pearl. We have 10 life to work with here. And... all right, that's just game, right? Oh, I just got rid of too many... oh, well, never mind. I also hit this. I got rid of too many spells out of my yard. Breach is dumb. I don't like Breach at all. Such a lame magic card. I mean, Tinker and Citadel and Breach, all very good there. So was Lightning Bolt, too. Wow. Okay, chat. We get some Bioforces now. And a snow-covered mountain. And Flusterstorms, they go. I mean, I'm still taking Pyroblast out, even though they have blue shops somehow. I think we just want a Needle instead. Is it worth it to bring a Scabby? No, I don't think so. I mean, it's more fair. Take out Misstep, bring in some Scabbies, I guess. That makes sense, right? This makes sense. Hold Breachers. I don't really care about Hold Breacher, do I? What do you think I do? I mean, I could take out Narset and put a Pyroblast in if that makes you feel better. But it feels like pretty bad. I mean, we'll put one Pyroblast in. I can tutor it for it, I guess. I don't really think I want Needle. Not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna submit like this. It's kind of a weird submit, but I guess I could Needle on Wasteland. Might be better than like Breach combo. Yeah, probably. Now that's a beautiful legacy deck. There's a Needle in the main. Jeez. Everybody's a mirror now. Aggro Mentor counterbalance deck. I like it. All right, chat. Can we beat blue shops? Can we do it? Feels good. That was a good first game. It was a little dicey for a second, but then we probed their hand and there was 3 spheres that weren't doing anything. So I didn't hate it. Ah, yes. Classic. An absolute classic hand. I mean, I think I'm supposed to keep this because I have 4 lands, but it's just so bad. No, I feel you. I understand why you want to keep this. And I want to keep this. Yeah, escape is you pay the mana cost and exile 3 cards in the terms of Underworld Breach anyways. I think this is probably mulligan. We have the power of London on our side. And I just think that we can do better. Don't hurt me. This isn't much better, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's your play? You kept Manamo go? You must have Ancestral. You have to have Ancestral. No? Well, I'll cast Ancestral. Fuck it. I might overdraw here, but I think it's worth it to get Moxen down if I draw them. All right, that's fine. I think I'm just going to pitch this Brainstorm. Minamo. Inventor's Fair Sphere? Is that your play? Null Rod? Sure. Why not? What? I don't know. I'm just going to put a Bob in play. It does nothing, Workshops. Very nice. Oh, nice Ruby. Oh, Emry. I guess we should have kept Pyroblast in. They hit Padim, Tabernacle, Island Wasteland. What is going on? Let me see your hand. Oh, wait, I should probably just play Mentor first. Yeah, let's just play Mentor first. Let me just attack first. Let's see if they're willing to trade here. If they're willing to trade, it makes my... I don't actually want to trade. Fuck trading. I'm not doing that. Show me your secrets. What did you keep? Crucible, Lodestone, Tinker, Trinisphere. All right, we might get tinkered on, actually. Nice draw, Justin. I guess if they draw him, if they hadn't null rotted, they would have tinkered, and we probably would have lost, to be perfectly honest. I think I'm going to actually play... No, I'm not going to play that. Well... I actually think I'm supposed to play this. We might lose if they just tinker here. But Workshop doesn't do it, and neither does Mox. So... Nice Workshop, idiot. I think they should just play Lodestone. I do want to hit another land. What is chat doing? Chat, what are you doing? What is going on? Oh, they went with Trinisphere, okay. What is happening in chat right now? All right. Another channeler is not what we were looking for. Losing a flip, not what we were looking for. I want lands. Oh, chat. Chat. I think we should just buy Force and kill Trinisphere and my Mana Crypt. I mean, if they tinker a Blightsteel, we should be able to go wide. If they tinker... I don't know what they would tinker. Oh, they drew Ancestral Recall. That's not good. Maybe we were supposed to leave in a bunch of Pyroblast. I didn't think they'd be playing Padim. My bad. So they can replay Trinisphere if they want, but the joke is, I just don't care about Trinisphere. I might have been supposed to attack with that Dark Confidant this turn. I feel like they're just going to play Crucible Wasteland, right? Or Island. Or Tabernacle. Whoa, right. Yeah. I guess that's pretty good. I didn't think about that. How the fuck do we play this out? Shite. I've drawn terribly, by the way. I've drawn Channeler, Citadel. I've drawn 3 Channelers. I just wanted to draw lands and Moxen and just go. Now they're just gonna wasteland me next turn. I guess I just have to pay for 3 creatures and just hope it works out, I guess. What if I draw a Lotus? It doesn't do anything. I guess I shouldn't have paid for this monk. We might lose this game. That's not a bad draw. I've drawn quite bad though, in general. If you want to trade for my Dark Confidant, I think I'm okay with that. They do start gaining a life every turn now. I'm really not in the best shape. Alright, so they pay for their Emry with their fair. They go back to 10. I have a force this turn, but the force doesn't really do very much. They also get to wasteland my cavern. I think we're gonna lose, actually. I think we're actually just gonna lose this game, and they didn't even tinker us. The workshop draw, I joked, but it was actually really good. Because their Emry milled them a wasteland. I mean, I think we also had to draw exactly like this to lose this game, where we drew like no forces, only channelers and Bolas' citadels. I think we have to force whatever they play this turn, to be perfectly honest with you. I think I don't think we can win this game, actually. I think we're gonna lose this game. I don't really think we have a way to battle through this. That food. Order is on the way. I do have both my basics, which is kind of nice, but it's just not good enough. Like, they just replay their lodestone. Okay, they can block the Dark Confidant as well. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look at this. Like, I mean, obviously our blue count is quite low in this deck. But this was just, we drew all 3 Biforces, drew all 3 Channelers when we just needed hit lands and Moxen. I mean, to be fair, if we tried to force a Crucible, they just get to replay it with Emry. So it's not like that would have been that good. God, they drew a Factory too. It just feels real awkward. Now they're going to tinker a Blightsteel and I don't have a force anymore. I think we got varianced pretty hard. Because opponent's draw was not good. Though, to be fair, opponent also like null rodded themselves out of a turn 2 tinker. If they just hadn't cast null rod, or I guess it would be a turn 3 tinker, they would have just had a tinker. Like, I'm sure they're going to get a statue here, maybe. Then I can't cast spells for the rest of the game. Yeah. And I'm at 9. And they're gaining a life every turn. They did just tinker away the null rod, which is funny to me. But yeah, we just can't cast any spells, and we can't really draw enough cards. So I think we're just going to lose. Don't even think we have like any counterplay. Like technically clock them at a slower pace. Yeah, they also have a factory. All right, I'm gonna concede. It's not worth it. I was drawing 2 cards a turn and I drew only bad cards, so it happens. Should we bring in more Pyroblast, chat? What do you think about that? I'm thinking like minimum brain freeze to get rid of this probe. I guess this is making my blue sources like really low for force of will, but I think you still have to do it. Maybe we just don't want Needle. Yeah, Breach is the best deck. I think I'm just gonna get an Narset and probe and put them back in so I have enough blue sources. My blue sources in this deck are already super low, and when you board out a bunch of blue sources, we just don't have enough for Force of Will. I mean, you know what we would have drawn if they were not channelers? They would have just been like Night's Whispers and Preordains. So it's not like, I mean, we would have bricked playing literally any version of Breach here. So, is this a keep? I guess we're gonna just brainstorm on turn 1, put back 2 cards, draw one of them, fetch away. I don't really want to fetch away. I guess this is a keep. I'm gonna fetch an island and brainstorm. And then we can fetch a mountain on our next turn. We just, wow, that's just, okay. We have to really hope we don't get sphered. So I'm gonna put the Academy under the freeze. And then we can fetch away the Academy and then Time Walk, hopefully. Unless we get sphered. I think we lose this game too. This looks really bad for us. I needed to hit Moxen. I just hit no Moxen. Like, all they have to do is play a sphere here and we just lose, right? Yeah, I chose Bifrost over Shattering Spree because we don't actually play that many red lands. We're gonna lose to blue shops. That's so sad. Like, really, really sad. Oh. Why do they keep doing this? what? All right, maybe blue shops is gonna kill themselves, chat. Sorry, I lied. I got a little ahead of myself there. I didn't really think about the fact that maybe they'll just lose the game by playing their deck. All right, just draw me a Moxen, please. Okay. Yep, that's good. Like they played 3 cards that did nothing. Oh, never mind. It was all a ruse. Now they're gonna Ancestral Tinker, you know, normal castable blue cards in your Null Rod Workshop deck. That's so frustrating. It's so unbelievable. You know how many like blue sources are probably in their deck? Like 5. Another Null Rod. Unreal. Actually unreal. It's kind of tilting. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like it's so high variance. It's so high variance, and they just like shut off their whole deck. But I think we're gonna lose. So I think we are gonna lose. Did I board all of my pyros in? I did. I mean, we have 2/4/4s in play, but they have like infinite mana. And they can cast all of their spells because they have Tolarian, and we don't really have a way to stop Tolarian. Like, they can rebuy a Revoker on Channeler, and then even if I kill it, which I probably would, they can rebuy it every time. It's just like, imagine they don't have this Tolarian, right? It's just their hand's completely unplayable. Even if they had an island, it's still unplayable. Ay, 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 ay. My food is here. Oh. No, I missed that drama. Who could flame Jarvis? Jarvis is so nice. Holy sh! Well, those tacos look like a mess. They look pretty medium, and that's a fuck ton of guac. Or avocado or something. But the hamburger melt looks good. How that's possible from the restaurant? Who knows? What just happened? Why is there a Witchbane orb in play? And we got wastelanded? Chat. I can't even buy force now. This is so tilting. All right, well, hopefully 2/4/4s just get the job done. They can jump every turn with Revoker if they want. Somehow the hamburger melt with chorizo looks way better than the tacos. I don't know. They kind of look pretty medium. I don't know if you can see. It's just so much guac. Or is it avocado? I don't know. Probably guac, right? Looks terrible. Actually, the ground beef one looks good. Chicken does not look good. Oh, they're double wrapped and they're still falling apart. And they're bleeding everywhere. Yeah, this was a terrible choice. What was I thinking? They drew Inventor's Fair? Ah, we're just fucked. This player is unbeatable. That's gotta be the single best draw in their entire deck. We're fucked. Lodestone? Yeah, I guess that does it. Unreal. Losing to this deck where they played 3 dead cards and still beat me. Mirage? Yeah, I'm tilted. This is so sad. It's just sad. It's just so sad. Yeah, and then they just replay. What a joke. Oh, well. Yeah, we drew very poorly and opponent drew very well, which is it's just magic. This game is only playable because of Tolarian Academy. No, we couldn't have. We never had a Mox in this whole game. We didn't have Tinker until exactly like now. And we don't have a land anyways, so. The Null Rod has actually just locked out their magic cards the whole game. I guess that's fair. We did flip a Mox off Channeler and we chose to play second Channeler. Sure. I don't know. It's just kind of like... There's a Witchbane Orb. They basically over-indexed incredibly hard on my Breach plan, which I mostly boarded out. And it just doesn't matter. You know? Which is a classic Shops play. And we've just drawn abysmally. All right, I'm going to concede so I can eat.